Thank you so much for joining me today for the Path of Ascension Humility. We will be doing Master the Path, and we are doing the fight on Alderyn and Myn'ir. So we're going to come over here to our soul mirror. So we go Alderyn and Myn'ir. We go to Humility. I'm already chosen Pelagos. So for this, we're going to go with the Phial of Serenity because we're going to be standing. We're going to be pretty much standing and eating the anima seed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain this fight here quickly. So of course, Alderyn and Myn'ir, they're two mobs. They share a life pool. They will be here in the center. Alderyn's abilities are Anima Burst, which is pretty much he will shoot Anima Burst at you. The second one is Anima Dervish. He will do a line of tornadoes that rotate around in a circle. You just want to move around to avoid those as best as possible. His third ability is Anima Seed, which he will do a cast bar. Normally you would interrupt this. In this case, we're going pure DPS on him. So that way we will be having to stand in it. And then, of course, during that, you'll soak it and it will slowly go down and it will dissipate. Then for Myn'ir, she is a range, so the first thing she'll do is when you start the fight is she will disengage and run off to some random part of the stage. Since it is on humility difficulty, she does teleport randomly around the stage. She does two attacks. One is double shot, so she'll do two frontal cone arrows in groupings of three. If it was coming at me like this, we would just stand in the safe spot. The other one is triple shot, which is three groupings of three arrows, also in a frontal cone. Once again, there'll be a safe spot in between them. The further away she is, the more of a gap that you'll get, so her teleportation does kind of help you there. We, of course, will be DPSing Alderyn, so we'll be using Test of Faith. We'll be using Aspirin's Binding to keep him away from us. We'll be using Confront Memory. When we can, we'll probably be taking the straight-up DPS from the haste. Most likely, if things get sketchy, we'll, of course, have to take the shield. We, of course, have Phial of Serenity to get health. And we'll be using Unleash as often as we can. If we're lucky, we'll be able to hit both of them. But with Myn'ir, since she does teleport randomly, there's not much you're going to be able to do to stop that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ring the bell, and just like you, do the same, so that way you can see notifications when I make new content. And also leave a like, leave a comment, and make sure to follow me there on YouTube or on Twitch. On Twitch, you can find me under the _Dab86. You will. I am working on those. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and start this off. Actually, let me find the sweet spot here first. So this way I don't have to get closer than necessary. Start DPSing. There's dervishes. Gonna do that. Here comes the first Anima Seed, which he cast right under his own feet. Which she's not moving around all too much, which is good for me. We're gonna go ahead and didn't he just do an Anima Seed? And that is Alderyn and Myn'ir for the Path of Ascension, Master of the Path. Once again, we check, we now have credit. Honestly, it's still not a hard fight because of her teleportation. It really spreads out her arrows, and since she can literally appear anywhere, a good thing to do is use your Aspirin's Binding to kind of hold her in place so she can't teleport, and then use your Unleash to hit them both. If, of course, if she's within a reasonable area for you to time your Unleash in a timely fashion. If she's nowhere near him and you can't correctly bind her and you got to kind of kite all over the place, I'd recommend just using the Unleash.